Okay, so let's start. Number 1, the Newton law of gravitation is applicable only to bodies. Okay, I dah ajar you in the universe. Okay, in the universe means semua yang ada kat universe, kita boleh guna Newton's law of gravitation untuk cari dia punya gravitational force. Okay. Okay, number 2, Newton's universal law of gravitation is given by the equation G is known as, of course, is the gravitational constant. Number 3, diagram shows two metal balls of masses m and m respectively. The gravitational attraction between the two metal balls is directly proportional to. Okay, so formula dah ada kat atas, sama je. G m over r squared, therefore directly proportional to m times m lah. Okay. 4, the gravitational attraction between the two bodies increase when they are. Okay. Kalau kita tengok relationship, kita akan tengok F directly proportional to the product of the mass but inversely proportional to the distance. Okay. Therefore, mass kena increase. Increase sebab dia nak. Okay, gravitational attraction is of course lah dia punya force. Okay, gravitational force. So, bila kita nak di-increase, maksudnya kita kena increase dia punya mass dengan decrease dia punya distance. Jadi, jawapannya ialah bola lah. Okay. 5, diagram shows several objects found in classroom with distance between the object are being equal. Dia dah bagi tahu distance dia sama, equal. Which of the following produce the greatest magnitude of gravitational force? Okay, so nombor 5 ni kita kena tengok bila distance dia constant. Maksudnya yang akan berubah kat sini mass lah. Okay. So, faktor dia yang affecting the force only kalau kita punya mass ni besar. Jadi jawapan dia is D. Cupboard dengan teacher's desk lagi berat daripada open book and closed book, pen, pencil and thumbtack versus eraser. Okay, 6. Diagram shows two objects with different masses and different distance between the center of the object. Which of the following produce the smallest magnitude of gravitational force? Okay, jadi this one kita kena masukkan dalam kita punya formula. Okay, so tadi kita ada F equals to G mm over r squared. So for this one, F I panggil FA lah sebab dia pilihan A. Equals, equals to G 4m times 2m over 2p kena squared. So this one 4 times 2 is 8. So 8m squared over 4p squared. So dia akan jadi 2m squared over p squared. Yalah, G tu adalah tak hilang, sorry. Tapi G ni tak kisah pun sebab dia adalah satu constant. Okay, so tu untuk FA. FB pula G 4m squared over p squared. Yang ni G 2m squared over 4p squared. So kita akan dapat G m squared over 2p squared. And then for D, 2m squared G over p squared. Okay, dia nak the smallest. Jadi the smallest of course lah this one. Okay, sebab dia half je. So jawapan dia C. Okay, now number 7. Two objects placed at distance r from each other. The two objects are attracted to each other by gravitational force. When the distance between the two objects is 3r, what is the gravitational force attracted to each other? Okay. So this one, kita kena tengoklah dia punya formula macam biasa. F equals to G mm over r squared. So for this one, G mm over 3r cube. So G mm over 9r squared cube pula, squared. Jadinya jawapan dia is D, 1/9F. Okay, F ni is just G mm over R squared. So kita substitutekan dalam here, kita akan dapat 1/9. Okay, macam ni lah. Okay, number 8. 2 proton of mass 1.67 times 10 to the power of -7 separated by 1.4 times 10 to the power of -14. Calculate the attraction force between the proton. Okay, this one kena calculate. Okay, so G mm over R squared. G macam biasalah, dia punya value is fixed. Jadinya dalam soalan nanti dia akan bagi. Tapi sebab kita punya ni tutorial je, boleh je buka modul kat depan tu, dah nampak lah. Tu value untuk G 6.67 times 10 to the power of -11. 1.6 ni mass for the proton. Proton first, proton second proton, then divided by dia jarak dia lah. Okay, so tekan calculator, kita akan dapat jawapan cicak. Okay. Okay, 9. What is the gravitational force of the sun on 15 kg of box on the Earth's surface when the sun mass is 2 times 10 to the power of 30 kg and the distance between Earth and sun is 1.5. So sama je soalan dia macam soalan 8. Jadi awak kena kira, masukkan formula, then you will get A. Okay. Mass ni lah, mass of the sun and also mass of the object. The weight 10. The weight of an object on the surface on the Earth is 100 Newton. What is the attraction force between the object and the Earth? Okay. So sini kita dah tahu weight equals to mass times gravity. So sebenarnya weight ni adalah force due to gravity, which is the same lah as gravitational force. Jadi dia punya attraction force tu samalah, 100 Newton juga. Okay, sama je dengan weight dia sebab dua-dua adalah force due to gravity. So jawapan dia cicak. Okay, 11. What is the relationship between gravitational constant and acceleration due to gravity? Okay, this one kita dah pun tengok dalam saya punya video dan juga kalau modul pun ada. Kita dah kira-kira semua, kita dapat B. Okay. What is the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Venus with the planet and radius? Okay, so now acceleration due to gravity G. Force of attraction F G. Jangan salah. Okay. Tak pun dia tanya gravitational attraction. Okay, ni attraction. Ni acceleration. So tolonglah jangan salah. Okay. Attraction dengan acceleration. So guna formula tadi lah. Formula tadi is G equals to Gm over R squared. So kita akan dapat 6.67 darab 10 kuasa negatif 11 darab mass dia 4.6 times 10 to the power of 24 over 6.1 times 10 to the power of 6 squared. So kita akan dapat jawapan dia ialah cicak. Okay, 8.8 meter per second squared. Which of the following graph shows the variation of the acceleration due to gravity, Earth and the distance from the center of the Earth, where G is acceleration due to gravity. Okay, ni nak tengok variation gravity dalam bumi dan juga keluar bumi. Saya dah ajar pun hari tu. So jawapan dia clear lah, bola. Okay. Okay, an astronaut bone becomes brittle when? Okay, ni boleh baca juga dekat modul. So here is the detail of effect of gravity kepada beberapa faktor untuk badan kita. First dia cakap pasal density, bone fragility. Apa lagi? Okay, lung size, blood circulation. Satu lagi. Blood pressure. Okay, so untuk bone fragility, kalau tak ada gravity, tak ada load dekat kita punya back leg muscle, sejujurnya dia akan weaken dan shrink. So, bone may becomes brittle. Okay. Kalau gravity too strong pula, our blood will be pulled down into our legs. Our bone might break sebab terlalu kuat, and we could be even pinned helplessly to the ground. Maksudnya terlalu kuat gravity sampai tahap awak punya bone tak boleh nak support the body anymore. Okay. So, jawapan untuk soalan tadi ialah mana? Soalan 15, jawapan dia ialah ayam. Okay. Less of gravity and less of weight load on the back of leg muscle. Okay. 16, diagram shows shape of astronaut body. Stand on the surface. Dia datang daripada microgravity. And then adapted to microgravity and finally immediately after return back from space to Earth. Okay. Microgravity means gravity dia sikit lah, daripada tempat yang gravity sikit ke tempat yang gravity banyak. Okay, this one, dia punya factor more to blood circulatory system. Mula-mula dekat atas dia akan jadi sedikit besar. Okay. So, dia punya badan akan jadi sedikit besar ke atas sebelum dia jadi normal. So, jawapan dia bola. Okay. Awak bacalah blood circulatory system punya effect. Okay, 17. Diagram shows point O in the center of the earth and P is point at the surface of the earth. Distance between OP is R. Okay. Which the following graph show the variation of the acceleration due to gravity of the surface and distance. Okay, ni sebab dari dalam keluar, maksudnya dia punya relationship is directly proportional. Which of all places gravitational at zero is of course lah dekat center of the earth. The gravitational acceleration at the earth surface is g. Same height is, okay, so this one, jawapan dia mestilah kita boleh kira g equals to gm over r squared. And then dia kata at the height same as the radius of the earth. So maksudnya benda tu duduk dekat sini. Okay, sini ada satu lagi r. So dia punya jarak keseluruhan ialah 2r. So equals to gm over 2r squared. So gm over 4r squared. So jawapan dia ialah 1 over 4 g. Donkey. Okay, substitute je value. 20 pula, the gravitational acceleration at the earth's surface is g and r is the radius of the earth. At what distance gravitational acceleration kita jadi 1/4 g. Okay, so remember our graph earlier. Kan, ni dekat r. Okay, so daripada 0 to r, relationship dia ialah directly proportional. Okay, so daripada R to beyond lah So dia akan jadi inversely proportional. So untuk kat dalam ni kita akan ada satu tempat yang value of gravity kita akan sama, which is 1 over 4g. Jadinya untuk yang kat dalam ni, sebab dia directly proportional, so dia punya R pun akan jadi 1.4R lah juga ni kat sini. Okay, this one is 1 over 4R. 1.4 pula, sorry. 1 over 4R. Okay, for this one, kita boleh kira guna value of gravitational acceleration punya, which is guna this one. Dah dapat pun jawapan kat sini, 1 over 4G kan, which is 2R. So, jawapan kita ialah ayam. Okay. So, kat sini nanti dia akan jadi 2R. Kat sini, 1 over 4R. Alright. 21. Mass of an object is 9 kg. What is the weight of the object at height of 2 times the radius of Earth? Okay, mass dia 9 kg. Weight of the object at the height of 2 times radius of the earth. Okay, so maksudnya dia punya R sekarang ni 2R. So tambah yang ni lagi 1R, dia jadi 3R lah. Weight kita tahu. So dia cari so gravity dia akan jadi 1/9. Sebab ni 3 squared kan? Sebab G equals to GM over 3R squared. So dia jadi 1/9G lah. G kita akan jadi 1/9 je daripada G dekat bumi. So jadinya mass dia akan jadi, weight dia akan jadi weight equals to mg. So 9 darab 1/9 G, kita akan dapat 1 darab dengan gunalah 10 G kita. So jawapan dia is donkey. G ni nak guna, sepatutnya kena guna 9.81, tapi sebab kita punya jawapan guna 10, so kita kena guna 10 lah. Kalau dalam exam nanti ke paper 2 guna 9.81, paper 1 awak kena tengok dia punya pilihan jawapan. Kalau tak dapat guna 9.81, gunalah 10. Okay. 22, which of the following is true about the centripetal force? Accept. Okay, now centripetal force. Accept. Jawapan dia ini sebabnya dia kata centripetal produced by the weight of the coin. No, centripetal produced again by the friction. Okay, coin ni sama je dengan friction between tire road and the road and the tire. Okay. Okay, so for soalan 13, the question is about which of the following planet has the smallest and the largest gravitational acceleration. Okay, alright. So from the formula that we have gathered daripada lesson saya hari tu, kita dapat this equation kan. So kita tengok G, dia punya factor is mass dengan radius. Okay, tak pun distance. So therefore the higher the mass, the higher the gravity, and also the lower the distance, the higher the gravity. Okay, so first kita kena tengok untuk cari the largest gravity, mass dia kenalah yang paling berat. So antara mass Jupiter, Earth and Neptune, Jupiter will be the heaviest. Dan smallest between all of this, Pluto lah. Ni saya rasa soalan ni lama ni. Sekarang ni Pluto dah no longer a planet. Okay. Okay, in terms of radius pula kita tengok. Masuk ke tak masuk? Okay, Jupiter dengan Pluto, of course lah Jupiter lagi dekat daripada Pluto. So therefore, betul lah dia punya gravitation akan jadi the largest and Pluto will have the smallest gravity. Okay. 23. The diagram shows an object has mass m, move in a circular path of radius r, with a linear speed v experiences a centripetal force. When m and v is kept constant, which of the following graph shows the relationship between f and r? Okay, again, dia punya... Okay, formula untuk centripetal force, mv squared over r. So, bila kita constantkan these two, F akan increase, R kena decrease. Okay. So jawapan dia is readily D. Dah buat dah kat sini D. Okay. Inversely proportional. Okay. So 24. Oh no. Okay, 24. What is the force required to keep a 10 kg model train moving in a circle of radius 5 when the train has a linear speed of 0.4 meter per second? Okay, masukkan dalam formula. This one kena kira lah. Mass is 10. Velocity is 0.4 squared divided by 5. So, we will get 0.32 Newton. Donkey. 25. The frictional force between the wheels and the surface of the road is 1000 Newton when the car moves in a roundabout with a linear speed of 15 km meter ni kilometer per hour sebenarnya. Dia guna bahasa Melayu pula. Kilometer jam. What is the linear speed of the car when the frictional force between the wheel and the surface of the road is 4,000 Newton? Okay. So kat sini kita boleh guna apa tu? Kita tahu F equals to mv squared over r. So sini car yang sama, the wheels ni car yang sama, so mass dia tak akan berubah. And also dia punya radius pun sama. Jadinya kita boleh buat apa tu nama dia? Kita boleh kata kita boleh kata F1 over V1 squared equals to F2 over V2 squared. Okay. From this one lah. Sebab M dengan R dia sama je. For both. So, kita boleh buat comparison macam ni. Okay, so masukkanlah value. 1000 divided by 15 squared equals to 4000 divided by, we don't know the one that we want to calculate. So kita akan dapat okay, so awak akan dapat jawapan dia C. Try kira, use your calculator, you will get that. 26. Diagram shows a horizontal table rotates at a constant speed as it is viewed from above. The coin on the table rotates in direction as shown in the diagram. What is the direction of the linear speed, the centripetal acceleration, and the centripetal force experienced by the coin? Okay. Saya dah tunjuk dalam saya punya video. Centripetal force akan always pointed to the center of a circle. And dia punya velocity akan jadi 90 degree from the force. Okay. Jadinya jawapan dia, of course lah Y ni akan jadi dia punya centripetal force. And dia punya speed kena 90 degree from the Y. So, speed is V, force is Y. Speed is V, speed is X. Force is Y. So, the answer would be polar. Okay. Table shows the data for 4 particles P, Q, R, and S move in a circular track. Dia nak apa soalan dia? Which of the particle experience the largest centripetal force? Okay, so dia nak cari centripetal force paling besar. Okay. So untuk P dia punya F akan jadi mv squared over r. For Q dia akan jadi m over 2 times 2v squared over 2r. So kita akan dapat 4v squared over 4r. So jawapan dia samalah dengan P. Untuk R, 2m V over 2 squared over R. So kita akan dapat 2 mv squared over 4r. Ni squarekan dia. So ni kita akan dapat mv squared over 2r. Okay, untuk S, saya kira kat bawah ni lah. M 2v squared over 2r. So kita akan dapat 4mv squared over 2r. So 2mv squared over r. So jawapan dia ialah S. Okay, 27 is donkey. 28 now. Diagram shows 3 different object mass m, 2m, and 4m moving in a circle of radius r, 2r, and producing a central force of F1, F2, and F3 respectively. The object move with the same linear speed. Which of the following comparison is true? Okay, again, kita kira lah. So, yang ni 2m v squared over r. This one, m v squared over 2r. This one, 4m v squared over r. So, the biggest would be f3, followed by f1, and then the smallest would be f2, sebab dia half je over 2. So, the answer is cicak. Okay, 29. An athlete in a hammer throw event moves the hammer in a circle path to the linear velocity and centripetal acceleration A. Which of the following diagram shows the correct direction of the linear speed and centripetal acceleration? Okay. So, the answer would be 29 is acceleration should be the same as force. So, jawapan dia donkey. Okay. 30. Diagram shows a car and a lorry moves in the same roundabout with the same linear speed of 10 km per hour. Which comparison is true about the car and the lorry? Okay, so kita tengok mass of the speed dia sama. So, yang akan melainkan yang akan effect dia orang ialah dia punya mass. So, centripetal force dia, of course lah, lori akan jadi lagi besar daripada car. So, mana lori yang lagi besar daripada car? Salah lah. So, jawapan dia B. Okay, centripetal acceleration. Kenapa sama? Sebab formula untuk centripetal acceleration is v squared over r. So, since they both have the same v and of course the same r, so acceleration dia akan jadi sama je lah. Okay. 31. Diagram shows a merry-go-round at a playground with a radius of 5 meter. The linear speed of the merry-go-round is 4 meter per second. What is the centripetal acceleration of the merry-go-round? Okay, so this one is just the formula. Kita dapatlah jawapan ayam. Okay. Only I mean 5. So that's that for objective question. If in case, sebab kadang-kadang I record video ni, I tak perasan pun. Kadang-kadang I say something wrong. Kadang-kadang ada jawapan salah pun. To be honest, I tak perasan. So, kalau you guys perasan, ask me, okay? Kalau betul apa yang you cakap tu, I akan betulkan, okay? Terima kasih. That's all. Bye.